Um, Hi everyone. Hello, Shadow. Okay, so, hello everyone. Hi, Shadow. So the plan today was, I've done most of the story content, so, Shadow, you won't actually have to worry about story spoilers this time. I'm just, like, tome capping for the week and doing my run of the normal raid for gear. But there won't really be any story spoilers this time, so... But I'm going to be skipping the cutscene anyway and just going straight to the fight, so all you'll see is really the fight mechanics. But if you still don't want to see them, that's fine, Shadow. Because I had already done the raid story, so you're not going to be missing, you're not going to see any spoilers. The only thing that'll show when I'm doing the normal raid is just the fight mechanics, and that's it. So, other than that, I'm just going to be tone capping today, so... Yeah, but the first order of business is I want to get my gear tokens through the week. Because I need to get gear ready for Savage. I thought I'd just stream it rather than do it on my own, so... So the first fight is kind of interesting. There might be a bit of a wait, though, for some of these. Which is fine. I can do, like, what's it called in the meantime while I'm waiting on queues. I can just go do, some, what's it called while I'm waiting. Some hunts while I'm waiting. So I kind of need currency for, like, materia to save costs on the better materia when I need them for a gear upgrade. Like, I'm still using prep materials in the pieces of gear I got from last week for the normal raid, but, like, I am gonna have to use better materia soon. I need hunt currency for better materia to save myself some gil. I could also buy the crafted gear to shortcut my gearing up process for Savage, but right now the crafted gear is kind of expensive still because, like, week 1 people will cause the gear prices to be high because of tumulters and all that. Of people trying to go in and, like, world first the Savage in week 1. But the prices usually come down within a couple of weeks after the world race is over. I don't. I'm pretty sure, like, someone's got a world first of it by now. It's pretty late into the week. I would imagine the prices will start to come down in, like, a week or so when more people have completed Prague, when more of the, like, good players have already completed Prague already. Then the prices will start coming down for us plebeians that aren't week 1ing the Savage. So, anyway. Yeah, that's the main thing I need nuts for, is for better materials for my gear. I can't buy Tombstone gear upgrade material for the new tier until 7.3 when the new Alliance raid comes out. Unfortunately, but they're still 750. I should still get my best in slot tome pieces. That's why I got a tome cap today. I got to finish tome capping for the week. So, thankfully, I already did my Chloe book, so I'm already pretty close. Anyway, Elite Dawn Hunts. Oh, we did the Elite this week. We just need to do our Advanced Dawn Hunts for here. The only Elite I haven't done is the one in Northground. So, we'll just grab Advanced. Still make her nuts. Okay, our first visit is Kazamuka. That shows our where in Kazamuka. Alright. There. Oh, just there, right? Okay, let's go here and fly there. So the only thing I really need nuts for right now is to make the better material slightly more affordable so I don't break the bank. Because I don't have enough Nova clusters to buy better materia. I'm like out of Nova clusters from constantly having to materia my Savage gear from the previous tier that I'm still wearing. And I'm still gonna hold on to it for like crew, I think, but if I ever do crew, but oh, here they are. One more. Oh, looks like we're almost got a full party. We just need to tank in a couple of CPS, and the queue should pop for the first fight. That's why I'm doing this. Just getting my hunt up while I'm doing that. Alright. Next up is Yaktel, Cinderfield. 3 of these, which is kind of annoying. And they're fairly spread out. Well, I take that, and then there's 2 of them. That one's done. Next up is Shaloni. Where is Scorpion? Oh, there they are. Now I have to remember where we were. Well, I need 2 DPS now for the for M5. Yeah, M5. Alright, this one's done. Stuff is... Who did found Arcadion of Alexandria? Right here. Somewhere around here. You'll go across the gap, maybe. Yeah. There we are. Last one should be looking at me. Yep. Blazing hole. Those ones are in the arena. This way. Yeah, they're outside of the arena. Alright. Alright, that does... I lost all the people. Oh, we lost the DPS. We saw one of the tank. We lost one of the tanks and a healer. I think it would be faster if I did this on a more populated data center. Maybe I need to DC travel at this time of day. Like, it is late in the week, so people already did their weekly normals. So I should probably just DC travel to like a more populated data center. Would probably be a faster queue. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I just gotta use my wheel all warp so I don't spend any money, and then I'm gonna DC travel. I've gotta travel to another data center that has a more active queue before I do any more maps. Let's go log out. Yeah, I know where I was doing. But they are traveling. This is another data center. I'm pretty sure Eber is congested. No, it's not. I can go to Midgard. Eber not being congested. Wow. Shadow, do you remember that when Moto quit and Fadeleaf stopped playing as well, like because Moto didn't like Dawn Trail? I paid to transfer back to NA realms. So, well, I didn't pay to transfer to NA realms. Transferring to Dynamis was free because Dynamis is like a preferred realm. So the plan was if you were still playing for you to come to Dynamis with me. Which I think it's still free to transfer to Dynamis, but I would need to check for you. And I already have like a house that I could share with you probably. I think I would need to buy a new house though if we started a new free company though. So I would need to make a bit of gil. Especially given the price of crafting gear right now. If I wanted to buy crafting gear for raiding. But like a house would be like something like 3 million or something like that for a small one if we wanted to get a free company house together. If you wanted to come back to Final Fantasy 14. I mean, it's a new patch. Gearing up from fresh on a new patch is not that difficult. I can help you gear up like really fast. In fact, if you come back in like a couple of weeks, the crafting gear should go down in price, and maybe it'll be affordable to just buy a crafted set. And you'll be in really good shape once the crafting gear goes down in price after a couple of weeks. After the people who are more willing to spend the bigger prices to go for their world first or whatever, have bought it, and the price will go down when more people just clear Savage, because the people who are like better can clear Savage faster and thus need to spend more on the gear. Plus, if I remember correctly, don't you have a lot of gil anyway? I remember you making like fucking bank in this game, right? I don't know how much gil you had. You know, weren't you like freaking rich from doing all those treasure maps? Oh yeah, 12 million can buy the new gear outright, even now, while it's expensive. Or enough to buy a free company house, even. That's enough to buy like almost like a full set of the crafting gear and still having plenty of money left over for a house. So you would be in like fantastic shape. Like, you could come back, buy a full crafted set of gear, probably pentameld it, and just do Savage immediately if you wanted. But I know you don't like doing the hard content, so... Because, like, on Dynamis, the crafted weapon is like 1 million right now, and it's gonna go down in price in like a week or so. And the weapon's the most expensive part of the crafted gear. Yeah, but for casual content, the crafting gear should, like, be good enough for, like, anything. You could buy, like, mostly crafting weapons and armor and just do the normal raid for the really easy to get accessories, and you would be set at 740. Or just buy the weapon and then get the armor, the accessories from the normal raid, which isn't too hard. And having to be available in the coordination stuff, Shadow, is actually not that bad if you stick to Party Finder. If you can learn the PF strat, like I can just teach you over PF, and we can just do PF together if you want. If you want to try the harder stuff, you don't have to commit to a static. You can just do it in Party Finder if you learn the PF strat. But I would have to, like, teach you the PF strats. Like, I would need to, like, explain the pipes to you in such a way that people commonly use in Party Finder. Even if it's, like, just the extremes, like, we could do, like, the extremes. Maybe we don't have to push Savage and Ultimate. We can... If you want to do like the extremes for the mounts and weapon glands. Yeah, that's what makes PF really great. Is PF is really good for people who can't commit to like a static schedule. But the problem with PF is you don't know who you're gonna get, and like it takes a lot of patience to clear in PF. You just have to follow the etiquette, learn the PF strats, follow the etiquette, like don't lie about your prog point, that kind of thing. Yeah, so if you want to come back to 14, Shadow, I could maybe help you next month, if you want to come back next month. Because then I could help pay for like your subscription and help you get to Dynamis. I think transferring to Dynamis from Chaos is still free, but I would have to check for you. We would have to go onto your account and see how much a transfer would actually cost. Other than that, we would just need the Krista. I think transferring to Dynamis is still free because it's a preferred realm. Especially Hal Carnassus, which I believe is a preferred realm still. Which is where you would want to move to have access to, like, my house and stuff. But anyway, I have to queue up. I got distracted by talking. I came here to queue up. Or hopefully a short queue. Yeah, this should be a lot shorter queue because more populated realms, because I'm on freaking Ether. Yeah, it's still gonna be a little bit of wait, so I can just go to continue doing nuts. So next up for nuts, we need to do Endwalker nuts. So Charlian. I'm sorry I got distracted, everyone. I was just talking to Shadow about Shadow potentially coming back into the game, so... Anyway. Yeah, already 2 out of 2 healers, 4 out of our DPS, we just need 2 tanks. Well, we should be getting into the first raid here pretty quickly. I'm pretty close to tome capping for the week too, which is nice. 280 out of 450. Oh, we already have M5 ready. Oh, that's cool. We got into the first fight here.
He's young, he's stylish, and he knows all the moves. The soul of the party and the king of the dance floor, Dancing Green.
Are you ready to get down?
There's no fucking
Cruiserweight
countdown.
campaign.
Like I can't even do my proper opener.
Will the challenger be all right?
Well, no, I'm fine.
Can you keep up with the rhythm?
I was discombobulated from no fucking countdown for my opener.
We're just getting started. Keep grooving, baby.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these steps.
Away from the tank.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
Zach.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Gotta get in the spotlight before the timer runs out, otherwise we get fucked up.
That's square!
Come on, show me your moves.
The maze mechanic. So we cap and tap side on the far side. Ready?
Amazing! They clearly anticipated that attack.
You're up, dancers. Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now.
The fever's taken hold. Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
Let's go to the director of meet Jerry, so we got to follow the pattern.
Dance like there's no tomorrow.
I just like following the group for that. Damn, I fucked up. I didn't follow the group.
Let's finish with style! Groovy moves! The crowd's loving it!
There, but
Back
everybody
to
else
it,
is
dancers!
So most of the group got the damage boost from doing it perfectly. Yeah, with those metal. Safe. Red.
Show us some electrifying moves!
I think it's what starts overlapping with water mechanics though. Damn it, they get through the site fast enough. So caught in a bad place. A little bit of the overlap there.
In the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Gotta get some spotlight. But we also have to be aware of the other mechanics during it. Oh, metal phase. Oh, look at the all left there. Oh shit. Didn't realize there was a freeway overlap there. Didn't realize. Yeah. This side. White light. Two, three, four, move.
Take it away! Yeah, baby! I feel the fever coming on again!
Gotta be
And that's reached the feet of hits! All eyes are on Dancing Green!
Well, he might die
like
before.
There's no tomorrow!
Okay. Move. Move. Stay. Move. Move. I did it perfect, I think.
Let's finish with style!
You tell me I got the boost. I got the boost, yeah. Good. You got the
You're
bump.
burning up the dance floor, baby!
Try to push as much damage as I can while I have the boost. We have LD, we should LD here.
Come on, show me your moves!
He should die before this mechanic even goes off. Because we all have the boost. Yeah.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
Alright, I want to roll on body if possible, because I'm 2 out of 4 on body. And I know
It's
body
all
is
over.
one of the pieces I don't
Until
need to buy
next
from
time.
this home gear, so. And I got my body! I only need 1 more body token and I can turn in for my 740 body. I know that Bobby isn't one of the ones that's better to buy tone gear. Because not for this. I know that raid gear is only necessary for certain parts, and certain parts I need to buy for tone gear for beast. And these raid gear and crafting gear I pick up for the non-tone gear slots are basically for placeholders for the savage gear. So that's nice. One more and we can get a piece of gear. That's nice. Oh. Let's queue up for M6 now. To go get my Endwalker nut. It's done. Oh, it already M6 already popped. That's good. We can just go right into M6. Yeah, I guess moving to Ether is the right call because Ether is open. World visit. Yo, it's Platoon.
The ring is her studio, and reality her canvas. She's a rebel with a cause, who captivates all with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
It really is Platoon. Countdown, this is unheard of. This is fucking duty finder. I actually get to do the toxic
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Either follow the way.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Okay, these are flying balls. We need to stack on these, so they're gonna jump to the other side. I guess the other healer did not realize that. Either arrows, we need to move away. So they're gonna bounce around. Victory. Now there's a couple of cross pattern. Okay, this is target arrow, which means they're gonna go to where the bullseye is. So they're gonna like intersect where the target is, and we just need to be away from the target. Alright, stack. Probably net this. It's an X-Morn, basically.
What's your favorite color? An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Okay, first painting. healer died again? Jesus. No healer died again.
The rain has become a desert.
How about a little more sunshine?
Okay, so the sun does constant damage, so there's like constant rate damage happening during the whole phase.
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Well, now there's gonna be cactuses. These work just like the Tender Valley ones. You need to move away from them before they grow to their full height.
Watch out! It's a veritable storm of needles.
If there's one first, you can probably move into its location. And get away from these.
There's something missing.
That was close.
Oh, I know.
Takes a minute.
Quicksand?
He had to move out
You
of
don't wanna get
quicksand
caught
very
in that.
quickly. And now you have to dodge cactuses at the same time. Yeah, that one's very hard to dodge. I probably should have... My sprint was on cooldown. I should have not hammered my sprint when I did. Well, it was very tight to get away on.
What's your favorite
I
color?
probably should right transition for a little bit. There we go.
When you can't decide on one thing.
This is target. Where is the target?
What do you think of this?
That's there, so we're facing. That Dragoon, that Viper was living very dangerously. Can we just move away from these? So border is probably safe. Oh, these are jump bombs, so yeah, border was still safe. Oh, we just healer knows the right transition.
What do you say to a refreshing riverscape?
I healed him close too. Alright, this part's annoying.
A crystal clear river! How charming!
Okay, taste the fire means we need to go into the water and stack these separately. Because if you can't take both stacks together. Also, you need to take the stacks in the water, otherwise you die. And the lightning is a spread that you need to take on land or you die. The stack group did not understand the
The
assignment.
challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
The other healer did not understand
This
the
is no
assignment
good.
with the
He
fire
needs a
stack.
touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Alright, thunder phase.
A thunderstorm has turned the waters muddy! How frightening!
I have it. Some destruction to facilitate deconstruction.
Alright, now the thunder clouds go up. Where's the cloud starting? Starting
A
there?
massive raging storm! I hope you brought your parasols.
Alright, we're gonna move this way. Okay, it's coming over there, so we need to move where it started. We got LB free, so if necessary, I will heal our LB if necessary. Oh shit, I forgot it does a big explosion at the end. And
Oh
I was
no,
not
that was too much for the challenger!
I forgot you're not completely taking you that way because of the closure at the end.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
When you can't decide on one thing.
Where is the little thing for that?
What do you think of this?
There, we're fine.
Will the challenger be all right?
I'll pan time with this. LB would be nice if DPS includes LB. He repeats rotating if he's not dead by now. Please tell me the other healer has scanned the assignment by now. Oh, didn't matter. Good. Someone remember to LB. Let's go.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger! It's all over. Until next time.
Yes! I can get my chess piece. That's nice. I can get my chess piece. I need to refer to the BIS list, to find out what I need next. So I know what tokens I need to roll for now for the other two fights. I need to do the last fight anyway to get a weapon token for the week anyway, which I need 7 of total to get the tome weapon. But if I don't want to just buy the crafted one, let me see. I have to go through the balance really fast to figure out which pieces are like raid gear and which pieces of the beast are tome gear. Because I'm using the normal raid gear as just placeholders for the savage pieces. Let's see. Okay, Bobby is raid. Head is tome, so I don't want to roll on head tokens ever. Hand is tome, so not gloves. Legs is tome, so I don't roll on legs ever. Feet is raid, so I can roll on foot tokens next. And then in terms of accessories, I need to get neck and the ring, which I already have the ring, so I just need the neck. One accessory token for neck. Other than that, I just get boot. I don't really care about boot, really. So either I just roll and get a neck token, one more accessory token for neck, or I get Or I tried, in both the remaining raids, I tried to get 2 boots tokens. The rest should all be tome gear. I want to repair though. Did I pick up my end blocker build? Yes, I did. I can just go through repair Vander really fast, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna get the new gear until I get the other tokens, because I want to get the gear all at once and materia it all at once. I just want to repair really before I queue up for the next fight, which is the next fight is really tough for normal. I had a lot of trouble with M7, so hopefully I don't have that problem. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go pick up the gear because it will make M7 a bit easier. So I should go to Solution 9 and pick up the gear. Oh, I know for these I'm gonna want crit, right? Yeah. Probably, so I can get better crits. I just need to know what I need to get from... I think they're crits. I have a debt on me, so I would just need to buy, like, free crits, right? I should check my saddlebag to see how many of the better crit materials I have. I have no better crit. I have a better debt one, so if it's that, I'm in good shape, but otherwise I will need to buy crits. I should just go for it, because... Actually, no, what I could do is I could get the gear and just put the worst materia in it that I have a ton of, just as a placeholder. I mostly want to get the better body right now to drive up my item bubble, more importantly to drive up my HP, to make the mechanics more survivable, because I was having survivability issues from the very spicy raid-wise and stacks this guy does. So, I think replacing my Alliance raid body piece finally will be a huge benefit. Even if I have to put the bad grade of materia in it. For now. But it'll give me a good idea of what good grade of materia I need by putting a bad grade of materia in it. So, I will go to Solution 9. Actually. Just fill the materia slot until I can go do good materia and everything. Later, which I'll probably do later tonight. Which I'll start pricing out the good materia. Like, because I can use my nuts to buy some good materials, so without having to spend Nova Clusters, which I only have... I don't think I even have any Nova Clusters left. I think I have like one, maybe. From all the Savage I did. I have 3 Nova Clusters, actually. I got more Nova Clusters from Alliance Raid from last night, right? I actually have more Nova Clusters than I thought. I got a couple, I managed to get a couple from, like, tome capping, from trying to get tomes, so... I'm actually in better shape than I think I am. Wait, I don't want to go up to the material shop yet. I want to, get the body first. Arcadion Relic Exchange. Cruiserweight Hollow Gear Exchange, item level 40. Cycle Magic. Cruiser Coat of Healing. Oh, my armory chest is full for bodies. Return to inventory. return to inventory. With old gear I can like just get rid of. Turn to inventory. The rest of this I can get rid of for company sealed later. Vendor. Put this back in place in armory chest. I can quickly equip it. I'll equip this for proof of code of healing. And do our glamour plate. And then 2 slots. So. I'm level 730 now, so I can do the extreme now. And I think I can do the first tier of Savage now. I think I meet the midnight wall for first tier of Savage, first Savage fight now. I know I meet the requirement for the extreme now, right? Yeah, I meet the requirement for Electro Extreme at 730. What about for Sav? I meet the requirement for the first Sav fight too. That's nice. Barely. I want to get better gear before I even try it though, because holy shit. I do need a little better gear to stand much of a chance. I can technically do it now, but like it's gonna be hard. Until my gear's a little bit better, but I can technically do it, which that's good. But I do need to put some materia in this. Alright, which materia do I need for this thing? $268 free AB free, 0 free AB free, 0 free AB. I can fit a crit into this. I can fit at least 1 crit. I don't know if I can fit 2 crit. I'll have to see if it's gonna be crit that have to go in this. I think I can fit one crit for sure. I managed to get more Nova clusters, which is good. That 1 crit in this for sure. You only gets 54. So 322 plus 54 is 74. Yeah, I can fit 2 crits in this for sure. I don't have to do to that one. It would save me a Nova cluster, but it would be worse. But I prefer crit over that, if I can fit the crit. So we could just do crit this. I would have to switch this for that. Because I could only fit a cheap crit in there. If a more expensive crit would not fit in here. I would have to swap it for Actually, that wouldn't even work. It would have to be DH or spell speed. And I would have to buy a DH or a spell speed, the expensive one for this one, because the other wouldn't fit, because that wouldn't fit and crit wouldn't fit for the more expensive ones. And then for the ring of healing, a crit would fit. So I would get one crit and I have to get DH or spell speed for the earring. I wonder, do I have a spell speed in my saddlebag that's a bigger spell speed? Yeah, I have a bigger spell speed. I could put bigger spell speed in it. That actually saved me. I don't need many spell speed melds, but it usually pays to have one or two according to the beast list. If it can't fit anything else. I do need to take it out. I forgot if I do need to do some surgery, retrieve materia. These had crappy ones. So now I need to redo my math. I could have fit a big crit in here. Oh, this one. I can barely fit a big crit because I forgot to take the thing out, so I can't fit big crits in both of these. I don't need the spell speed. One. I would need a... I need to get big crits for both of these. I can get one. The other one I have to buy with my nuts. Or with Gil. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I can go to Chuliolal and do this because I have enough nuts to afford one big materia right now, and I'm making more, so I should have enough nuts to buy one crit without having to spend Gil. I need to go to the hunt board and go to the nut shop to buy one crit. Yeah, I got enough for one. And I have one more noble cluster I can use to get the other one. I just gotta go to the materia master. To get good materia in my accessories. And then the placeholders. I should go to the merchant and sell this green gear I had to take out of my armory chest too. Oh wait, this is Heaven's Eye that I bought. I bought the wrong one. Oh well, I can get... I'll just spend the gil. I'll hold on to the Heaven's Eye in case I do need. I forgot Savage Aim I need. I bought the wrong one, fine. That's fine, not. But it's fine, I'll just buy it with gil. I can do one of these countries a week. I'll hold on to the Heaven's Eye in case I need DH at any point. Yeah, enough that weight for one barely. I have to go to the market board and buy one. It depends on what the better grade materials are going for on the auction house. Normally, a lot of people get these from trigger maps and sell them. So depending on how often people have been doing trigger maps, they could be cheap or they could be expensive. Because the material prices could be expensive because people are punto melding right now for Savage. So they could have went up in price. Current best grade for one is like 18k isn't that bad. We're only buying one, so but I fucked up with my nuts, so I had to spend 18k, which is whatever. I still got like over 7 mil, so. Can get another Savage Aim in. At least we have a better grade Heaven's Eye in case we need DH at some point. Oh, we can open the saddlebag, put away our crap materia, and put away the better Heaven's Eye in case we need it. I just need to repair, and we'll be good for M7 now. I just really want to get this gear situated. It'll make this fight a lot easier than it was for me when I did it initially. So, M7. We're rolling on either boot or accessory. Oh, we already used these now, so we need to move on to a different type. We did. Oh yeah, we need to do our Charlian ones, right? Because we didn't do those actually. Yeah, so for Charlian, we need to go to Labyrinthos. Or we could have M7 pop immediately.
He's back for revenge with a vengeance. The despicable fighter, formerly known as the Brute Bomber, the Brute Abominator! To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Bludgeoning, how do you get away?
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
When he does a booted swing, it's gonna depend on what weapon he has out. If he has the club, the bludgeoning, it's
but the
get
contender
away.
is standing.
If it's the sword, it's a donut. When these start growing, we need to get in here. And then we have to move out.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have
And then-
sprouted from the scattered seeds!
And then there's like 8 paths that we have to burn down. I could be using Rager. They also do AoEs that you need to dodge. And we need to use the corpses to line up sight this, or you get petrified.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now
And
they're
there's
crashing
3
down
proximity AoEs. You have to run from one to one to one. So when this one goes off, we have to move to this location. And then there's our brute swing. This one's gonna be donut, so we gotta move in. Neo Barbarian special, we have to get to the edge of where he's facing. Because he's gonna knock us into a platform.
Oh, we should just rival flying! What fearsome strength!
That was the wall phase.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Okay. Club. Get away. This corner, so we just do it quick here. Oh, yep. Okay, switching to sword now. Okay, this time he's gonna indicate where he's jumping to, and you have to get in the donut near this wall.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
And there's some spreads that we need to do while avoiding this attack. Gotta get away from the person with the flare. There's the mines, there's another thing we have to heal through. I'll pepper this. Alright, switching to sword again. Where's he jumping up there? Yeah, we gotta dodge those and watch where the sword is going. Going to this wall. Gotta dodge these while doing this. Fred. I think this is the transition to the platform.
The rooftop has caved in!
Yep.
Such devastation! We'll send cameras in there at once! The destruction appears to have started a fire!
Now we have to watch for which weapon is glowing. He has both now. And what direction he's going.
Alani, The brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Now it's back in the tower. There's going to be another gaze attack that we need to use these to LOS. Brutal impact is going to be rough. I got a
What a thrilling battle this,
I got a
and
focus
it's
on
rage
healing.
it on.
So this impact is a lot spicier than the others. At least it was week 1. More people have the gear now, so it's not as bad. As it was the first week. I'm just lying myself. I think this is sword. Yep. Fred. Don't move in the same direction I am, Jesus. Damn it, I couldn't dodge.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
They're all right, transition.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing. What? Looks like someone isn't holding back.
Oh, this is very spicy. Yeah, it gets really spicy here. But we should have it. I was able to cover enough. At least it wasn't as rough as it was the first week, because more people had gear.
It's all over. Until next time.
We don't need that. We don't need that. We're rolling. There's no boot tokens on this one, so I think I roll on accessory. Those boots don't drop from this one. Well, we roll on accessory here. We can at least get our accessory that we need, which I believe is necklace. According to this list on balance. So let's go grab that necklace. And Lucia 9. And find out what we need for it in terms of because the material prices aren't nearly as bad as I thought they were gonna be like the first couple of weeks because of people trying to pentameld. They're actually not that bad. I guess there's just like too much of a surplus of the good material around from people doing maps, so that's why the prices aren't nearly as bad as I thought they were gonna be because of pentamelders, of people going for very quick savage clears, of people trying to world prog and stuff. So So let's get the necklace we need. The Gorget of Healing. We should repair before I change any gear, though. There's the repair vendor. Yeah, this feels like the other crit one. I think crit is gonna be pretty safe for this one. Oh, I just need to go get a crit. Should I just return to Julia Wall and just get another crit, which I just buy off the auction house? And go to the Materia Master. We should be good to go for the final fight, which if they have a boot token, I'll roll on the boot token off the final fight. I mostly need to do the final fight to get a weapon token. Start saving up to get 7 of those for the tome weapon. But if there a boot drops in the final one, I'll roll on the boot token so I can start on boot tokens. I'll be 1 out of 2, meaning I can get my boot next week. So I know what pieces I need to not buy crafted if I'm gonna buy crafted gear. Which I won't have to buy body. I won't have to buy probably boot next week. I probably won't have to buy the crafted neck or the ring. I could buy the crafted ring to hold me over until the tome ring. And I know wrist is also tome gear, so I could also hold off on buying that. I could maybe buy the earring because I know the earring is also tome, so I don't need to buy that. I don't need to buy. I could buy that just to tide me over until tome ring. I don't need to buy this because it's tome as well, but I can also buy it just to tide me over. But I know I need to not buy boot. Legs are tome. Gloves are also tome, so I don't need to buy these, but I can to tide me over. I could buy weapon to tide me over as well until I have 7 tokens. Well, I actually think I don't buy weapon because I'm saving up the 7 tokens. But I want to prioritize my tome gear that counts, so maybe I buy the weapon. The weapon's just expensive right now. But yeah. Alright, I need to get a crit from the market board, right? Oh, I don't want to buy that many. I want to buy one, if possible. Everybody's selling them in bulk because of people trying to pet them meld. Oh, I have to pay 20k, which is not that bad. In the grand scheme of things, it's kind of annoying it's going for even that much, but like, but again, people are trying. That's why people are trying to make money off of selling them in bulk, because of people trying to pentameld for Savage, early Savage prog. But yeah, I need to head up a level to get to where the Materia Master is so I can put it into the mech I just got. Right. So your person's over here, right? Yeah. Alright, our last order of business for today is doing M8 for the weapon token. Also a boot token if one drops, but like mostly for my weapon token for the week, because I'm at one weapon token so far. Yeah, this will be my second one. You need 7 to be able to get the tome weapon. Eventually. But I do want to prioritize the other best tome gear first before I get the tome weapon. So technically the Savage weapon is best, but good luck right now. Getting all the way to M8S. Oh, the tome weapon is a good, like, stopgap until then, but... that's why I'm considering just buying the crafted weapon, because that's probably what I'm going to have to use for a while. Unless I can get the weapon from the Extreme, which is slightly better than the crafted weapon. If I can do the fucking Extreme, I could do the Extreme to try and get a cheaper weapon. But I would have to read up on doing the Extreme, and I don't want to do the Extreme today, really. I think I'm going to be exhausted enough by the time I'm done with M8, so... Because I'm nearly tome cap too, like, I'm very close to my tome cap as well for the week. But I'm not going to have you guys watch me probably get Labyrinth of the Ancients on the Alliance, like, thing, and I'm not going to subject you to Gaius on stream today. On the fucking Gaius roulette on stream today. Just to make finish capping my tombstones. I can do that off stream. Yeah, it's taking a little longer for this one, but I should get the rest of my nuts because I did have to spend nuts on materia, and it does technically save me money on materia, so I should go do that. I'm on Charlian, so I need to go to Labyrinthos. I believe I want Arcadion, because that one will put me the closest to where this thing is for my first bunch of Endwalker nuts. And then I still have to do the Nordrant nuts too. medial circuit, right? Where this thing is. Yep. We're looking for the Paparettos. We're looking for the bees. I'm gonna request the bridge. My memory serves. No. I think they're a little back, actually. They're across the other bridge. Okay. Alright, next up we got Perfume Drive, which we just go here. I know what these things are. Yeah, I know, Kevin. It's appreciated. I'm almost done for today anyway. I just am doing my nuts while I'm waiting for M8 to pop. I'm probably going to wrap things up after M8 for the week. After I get my Holo Saber for the week. I'll be 2 out of 7 for the weapon. For the tome weapon. And hopefully I'll get the boot token too, so that way I only need to get 1 boot token next week. So that means next week I don't have to do the normal raid that much. I just have to do like 1 fight that drops a boot token and get 1 boot token. Now, other than that, I just need to do M8 for weapon tokens. Oh wait, I forgot they're a little further up. The Jamals are. They're a little closer to Razaton. They're further up the road. If I'm remembering right. Yeah, there they are. Alright. Next up is Mario Laboratorium. One done. Damn, they really called it El Pith. For the big boss. Alright. And lastly is just Ultimate Pool. No. Dargans. Those ones are to the south. Alright. Just waiting on tanks. Like that's Charlian done. Now we need to do Norbrand ones. Now we need to go do our Norbrand nuts. These should be very fast. Even the weekly one should not be that bad at this point. Oh, Shadow, they have a new feature that that they added recently. If you use Sprint while you're in a town, they give you this buff when it wears off. If you use Sprint anywhere where you're not in combat, watch what happens when Sprint wears off. You get a buff called Jog. Jog says it gives you a speed increase similar to Sprint itself. It's a little worse, but not by much. It greatly increases your movement speed while you're out of combat. Meaning if you use Sprint and Sprint wears off, you still get some increased movement speed as long as you don't enter combat or generate enmity. So that means while you're in town, you basically move at mount speed at all times as long as you can use Sprint once. It really helps with getting around town. Or getting around when you're not in combat and can't mount. I figures M8 would pop just as I'm picking up the more red nut stuff. All right. This fight is so cool. I can't wait to see what this fight does on Savage.
With his fearless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the Cruiserweight division, the Howling Blade!
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Very wide. Tank buster.
Cleave!
got to...
I wonder if you can keep up.
When he does this, you have to get where his clones aren't.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
And then when he does this dodge, you have to get right behind him. He starts doing this faster and faster as the fight goes.
No! They couldn't avoid that one.
You have to get to the side quick. So you start doing this faster and faster as the fight goes.
A stylish evasion, well done.
Alright. Yeah.
I do like toying with my prey.
This part's kind of a part. Yeah, because he does these dashes in order. And he cleaves the side he the sword is facing. So it's kind of hard to
fend
read.
off a pack of wolves.
So you have to remember the order that they appear in, and you have to recognize what direction their swords are gonna cleave. That's pretty hard.
Fly true! The earth is mine to command!
I came back from Red Play, wasn't paying attention to the order. I have the Panheim in here. This one. Oh, that I have available.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Damn it, not much longer. I'm on the last.
Biting wings.
That stack is really rough. Not enough people stand in it. It didn't help I didn't have Panheim up. I think I should not have Panheim the one earlier stack. I should have saved Panheim for that. I should have used a normal like CCD shield maybe. This time I will not forget cardio.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Clean! I wonder if you can keep up.
It's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey.
Damn it.
Can't you fend off a pack of wolves? Fly true! The earth is mine to command!
Damn it, I couldn't panhandle it here. I forgot I need to pay for the harder hitting one.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Actually, it was a thread this time. There's a stack. There's a... I'm gonna need to have to use every meth I have here. I'm on myself.
Bear my fighting wings!
That much net, that was really hit hard with that.
Still you stand. How delightful!
Well, at least we're on the second phase of the fight now. He starts moving a lot faster now. And does follow up. Let's see how fast he's moving now. Adding more follow-up.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
This is a tower phase. This is a
Where did that colossal thing come from?
this is like the stupid... Yeah, this is like the stupid fight when Ravenaptor.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
You're mine! Pack of wolves!
Damn it, I dodged the wrong way. My brother kind of at the right transition.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Try this!
this fucking attack again. I should just stay with the group for this. Damn it. I tried to stay with the
Oh
group, but
no,
that's
that
not
was
good.
too much for the challenger.
I guess it is a new fight, but people like aren't completely used to the mechanics yet. So I guess Buddy assuming isn't full through.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
I should ether here, actually. Fuck it. I'll start burning ether. I'll get to something really as possible. If things get bad again, I'm gonna LB. If things get really bad again. Gotta get to the side quick. And then get more in because of the gold. Some people. If we can like LB, we can maybe just win. LB's going out. 5%. We just gotta hold on for a little while longer. Tight quick.
You're mine!
We're out.
Pack of wolves!
Level. I'll go stand there, everybody else is standing. Get it. I do really like this fight, it's just kind of tricky. I really do like it now.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
I said I wanted
It's all
food,
over.
right?
Until next time.
Yeah, Sabatons. This will be boot, yeah. Or that, I'm just mostly here for boot. If I don't win the boot, I don't win the boot. Let's see if anybody else rolls on boot. If I don't win the boot, I'll roll on something else, like maybe another accessory to tide me over. I'm just gonna see if I win the boot. I'll pass on the bodies though, because I have my body already. I'll pass on glove because I know I don't need glove. Well, I don't want to pass on glove because I might want it for tide me over. Well, it's like the first piece of tone gear I'm gonna buy, so I can pass on glove. I'm not gonna pass on. Did I get boot? No, I did not. I did not win it. So I'm gonna roll on the other accessory. I might as well take something, even though I'm gonna replace it very quickly. Well, I got my weapon, which was what I was really doing this for. So I need to go repair. Oh, did I pick up my nuts? Oh, we planned up the no damn plan up the do not plan our build. I'll do these later though. I just want to go repair and then I'm just gonna go repair and then I'm gonna probably just head to my house to sign off because my brother's bothering me about doing the trash. I really need to wrap things up, but I want to repair first. But 320, 450, I'm very close to capping tones. I should be able to cap tones like before reset on Tuesday, so that's good. I think I'm close to having enough for the gloves anyway, for the tone gloves anyway. So I really didn't need the glove token, so I'm close to having enough for the tone gloves anyway. But yeah. I can use this token to get the rest to tide me over until I can get tone rest. No. But I'm not gonna turn it in right now. I do need to just get to the house and sign off for the week. So we're just gonna go to Imperium. All. Oh wait, I can't go to my house because I'm not on Alcrass right now. I'm world visiting. So I think I'm gonna go sign off after I go to Solution 9 and pick up the risk gear. I'm gonna do that before I sign off because I forgot I went to Ether to get faster queues. So I can't go to my house to end things. So I can I do want to just get the piece of gear, the risk, just to boost my item level a little. I'll materia it later. I just want to grab the rest and then I'll sign off for today. Angle healing. I wonder what would fit in it. If crit can't fit in this, I could just use my my depth one that I have. Well, does crit fit in it even? No, crit won't fit in it. We have to do that. So we do have to hold that out. But that means I don't have to buy one, so that's good. Well, I think that's good enough for us to sign off now. Okay. Item level 732, pretty good. Progress. Atomes wise, we're 320-450 for the week. We made good progress, so thank you all for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Metal Gear Solid 5. I have to go take the trash out. Thank you all for watching. Bye.